Yeah, well, fuck you, Grim.
Oh, fine. I'm gonna continue playing on this until we get to my part, though. So, which unfortunately is probably next because I'm the only other. We're the only other people.
Well,
we don't even know what the fuck my guy's doing.
Yeah, what's Jack doing?
What is everybody else? What has everybody else done?
Grim and Kalinda are excuse me.
How is
Grim
this?
and Vaughn's character have moved over to the have gone over to the Ivy District to see how the artists and stuff are doing.
What happened? Why is this melee only now?
I don't know. Shut up.
The paladin and the blind girl and the barbarian went over to see what was going on with the convicts that you guys caught. It turned out one was a pyromaniac. The other two were hired by some person who was said to be a part of the Liberation Front, but turned out to be a drow instead.
Okay.
Okay. So.
What weaves I've woven.
And I'll be back in just a second. I gotta get a drink.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah,
they have a picture of...
If everybody has it taken care of, then Jack's gonna...
Someone has a spray of beaker.
Yeah, if everybody's gotten it taken care of, Jack's just gonna kind of chill out in his hammock. Building's safe. He's good.
Alright, mind if I do you next then?
Who?
Jack.
Sure.
Because I have a plan for
I don't
you.
care. I've been itching to play for a while. Most of my games have been getting canceled because people aren't here.
Alright. You're in your hammock. Eating a banana, probably.
Yep.
So you can officially call it a
nap.
banana hammock. Alright. You have been... As you are sitting on your roof, you see a figure above you.
Wait a second.
This has happened
That's
like
not right.
Before.
It seems to be the longer figure, that seems to be the elf-like figure, which you assume is the assassin that Reggie told you about.
So wait, somebody is sending an assassin after him?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks at you.
Wave.
And says,
"Hi.
You seem to pick up interesting friends."
You can say that again.
As she jumps down off the little place that you break out, that you have the stairs at.
Okay.
I must ask you not.
Why are you here?
I'm here to offer you a condolences. I ask you not to interfere with the matters with the halfling.
Well, if somebody's gonna try and kill him, I kinda have to help him, but other than that, yeah, not too much of a problem. He's kind of an ass.
I don't want him. My people are only after his knowledge.
Well, if you guys want to know what he knows, why don't you ask somebody who knows him?
Sadly, he only knows
Point.
Sadly, we only know that he knows the stuff.
The monkey is a double agent!
My guy's just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. If the fastest way to do that is to get these people to trust him...
For the duration of this game session, Jack will be played by Rob Van Dam.
Why not Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Would be funnier if I knew how.
Because Jean-Claude Van Damme doesn't do the RVD finger points, thumb points.
All right.
Oh.
She looks at you suspiciously and says, "Do you have information of what we would desire?"
Probably not, but hell, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what the hell is going on in this city.
Then you are going... There's a lot of things going on in this city right now. between the HLF and other monstrous things, it seems like this city has been taken over recently by chaos.
So we're basically in the middle of a war between one group of dicks trying to be a dick to another group of dicks.
In a matter of a sense, yes.
That's a lot of
And
dicks.
And my associates wish to gain control of it so things can settle down.
And your associates would be the assassins.
If you're being so blunt, then yes.
If my last statement didn't clue you in, I'm a very blunt person.
See previous comment about the part of Jack being played by Rob Van Dam.
And once again, I prove not to be.
Yeah, no, you're the kind of person I would expect to smile in someone's face while they're secretly stabbing them in the back. No offense, but that
None taken.
You're subtle.
It's in the end, that's the job of one such as me.
Yeah, I can respect it. Don't
It's a
respect the
hobby.
fact that you kill people for money, but I can respect it.
It's a dirty job. Someone's got to do it.
And
Exactly.
by it, I mean your mother.
My guild leader wishes to know.
We just rolled that payload straight into that base.
My guild leader wishes to know where the cornucopia is. We want it for our own.
Nope, not a clue.
That's a shame.
As myself, I don't actually remember what the cornucopia is, if it's been said.
It's the High Council muckety muck of whatever.
Oh
they
yeah,
all
the
have
magical thing. Yeah, not a clue. Sorry.
That is sad. As an offering of advice, I can only say that I wish you not to get involved.
It's a little late for that.
Or else
late
we'll
for
have
that,
to gleefully
sweetheart.
murder you.
Things have already been busy enough with you as it looks like. You don't need one more thing on your plate, do you?
Trust me, sweetheart. I'm gonna end up getting dragged into this, whether I want to be a part of it or not.
You seem to have the same luck as many people do in this city.
Yeah, it's called being born a certain way.
It's called
some people
having
just
a
get
player.
dragged to incidents. Some people start.
No, it's Paylor says it's a lifestyle choice.
I've always heard it was called bad luck. I've always heard it was called bad luck, but if you wish to be called something else, I guess that's your prerogative.
It's called trouble just seems drawn to me.
Well, if I offer you free advice, do not interfere.
Any advice is good advice.
Do not interfere within the thieves and the assassins. You will find yourself in more crossfires than you realize.
Sounds like the last time I took a trip across the country.
She sighs sadly. It's your fate. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
You didn't
As
warn me.
As she says that, she disappears into the shadows.
Bye. Oh wait, can I get a name?
You already know her name.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's called Night. It's Night Mask.
Yeah,
Reggie
mind.
told you it.
Yeah, mind not in.
404 error. Mind not found.
Yes, basically.
Abort, retry, fail.
Brain.exe has stopped responding.
I choose fail.
Alright. So that happened. Are you gonna do anything about it, or are you gonna just sit around?
Sit around, tell everybody about it when they get back.
Alright. We're gonna get to... Who's next, then?
There's someone in here who's named Nugga Faggot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nigga
who else
faggot.
is gonna-
Actually, it's spelt with a U.
It just
Okay.
makes it so much better. Who else do I have to go to? Do the paladin, the barbarian, and the blind girl want to do anything else?
Alright.
But if you won, I'm good with canceling this anytime.
No, I'm just making sure
Okay.
before we get to you, because your part's going to be very big as well.
Especially since I have like 2 things to do.
I
And if
don't-
something else is going to come up, I'm going to have to do a 3rd thing in the middle of that.
I don't think I need to do anything else. Unless if you need something taken care of, my lady.
Alright,
I'm
you guys are
fine,
going to...
I think, but I do want to get rid of that dagger somehow, because that's going to get into someone else's hands somehow. And selling
It's in-
it just means that someone else gets a poison dagger.
Well, it's in the evidence locker, so...
It's.
And there aren't broken guards? There are totally broken guards.
I'm sure it is safe. Where it is. If it can't be destroyed, then containment is always a second option.
Alright, so we're going to go over to Kalinda and,
And we just won 2.
Kalinda and Yasuko's thing, where you're going to be in the Ivy Leagues right now.
I'm gonna save that server. See if it's still up when I come back on. Okay, and why did map tools crash? Oh, I restarted my entire computer, that's right.
Alright. Oh, this isn't going to be anything important to roll, so this is just role-playing itself. You're in the Ivy District. What you're doing right now is you're following...
Fucking in the middle of the street.
Yeah, stalking in the middle of the street.
I
Following
don't
around...
think Kalinda would do that with a fox.
No, she's
I would
doing
not
with
do
the
it with a
Stegosaurus.
box. I would not do it in a box.
You're just
I would
following
not
around
do
just
you
seeing...
here or there. I would not do you anywhere.
You're
Continue.
just following the sounds of things that are interesting. There are a few performers on the screen that you wish to look at. There's a guy doing an interpretive dance. There seems to be another guy doing sword play with another.
There's another guy doing Chippendale dancing.
No, that's saved behind. No, that's in behind the red curtains. Which pretty much says, "Nice male elf ass in here."
Well, they do have clean assholes.
Would you know this from personal experience, then?
I'm just making a joke off of the a game.
No, you're just trying to cover for it. I saw you admiring that
Oh,
sign.
the game Baldur's Gate. That's right. Like one of the first guys you talk to. My rooms are as clean as an elven horse.
Yeah,
It was
of
funny
course they
because
are.
my character was an elf.
Alright. You go
So you
into
do know
the,
that through personal experience, then?
you head up to the park known as the Wandering Monster.
I hope you're not really in character because I wasn't saying anything in character.
Then I was not in character.
Okay.
You're seeing a few performances. There seems to be a guy with a juggling act going on, as well as another guy with a rifle trying to show some Annie Oakley-like tricks with his gunplay.
That would be the guy I would watch.
He seems to have... The first thing he seems to be doing is that he seems to be standing on top of his rifle from the butt end, doing a handstand. And as a clay figure pops up in above him, he does a quick backflip, grabs the gun, fires it in the air, and then lands right on his feet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, he says.
Does he have, like, something to collect money or whatever?
Yeah, there's a
What does he have?
bin right at the
Ben?
bottom.
Okay. I'm gonna throw 5 gold pieces in there.
Thank you, such a generous offer from the nice man.
If I can actually edit my sheet, I would throw 5 gold pieces. There we go. Nope, I think it logged me out. Yeah, it logged me out. That's why.
Alright. Just write it down somewhere that you have 5 less right now.
It won't take long to get it in there anyways. But yeah, is he going to continue performing or what?
He's gonna continue performing. If you want to stay there and watch him, go right ahead.
You interested in watching this? You interested in watching this at all, Kalinda,
Not
or
particularly.
you want to just go look around?
Now she
I
wants to
thought
see
you
the
needed me
melee.
needed me to do some magic type stuff.
I'm sure they have some performers around here that do that.
No, I mean, you don't need my knowledge for anything. I thought that's what you brought me along for.
Well, I didn't assume that I'd have to wait like an hour to get an appointment. We could always go to the Mages College first, and then go talk to him afterwards.
Well, the Mages College are the ones that made the thing.
He said that if we want to go see it, if we want to get some information on it, we should go to the Mages College or talk to the guy. And we had like 5 hours to wait for the guy.
Oh, well, then we should go to the Mages College.
Okay, let's go to the Mages. I asked you about it, and you were just saying like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't quite remember. I have to be prodded occasionally.
Okay, well, yeah. So let's go to the Mages College. Then it's on the way there, anyways. If I remember right, if I remember the map properly, the mage area is right above the performing area.
Yes.
Okay.
If you wish to go to the, as I turn back to it, what is the name of this place? It's very long. Middle precipice.
By the way, in order for that guy to do that, I practically have to have like epic level in his skills.
No, he'd just have to have a decent base attack bonus and dexterity for acrobatics and some skill ranks.
Yeah, the acrobatics to stand on your gun with one hand.
Oh, dude, that's not that bad.
Well, it's if you have the gun flat on the ground.
No, I mean, my character is like level 2 and he has like, let me check. He has a base acrobatics of plus that. Yeah, I have like 27 plus 27 for my acrobatics, and I'm level 2.
Apparently it never logged me out because it's saying that I'm still logged in. So I need to change my name. Hopefully I'm spelling this right. I don't even know how to spell my character's last name. You must... I have it spelled somewhere, but I don't want to bother just having to go through that. Just copy and paste.
Okay.
Okay.
As you go.
You were saying something, Darren?
Okay, as you enter into the Arcana Miriam. That is the name of the place.
I don't see that on the map.
It is in the Wise... It should be in the Wise Corners.
Oh, in the Wise District, okay.
Yeah. That is just the name of the building that you go to. It's probably going to be in the middle of it. It's a very big building. You see a lot of other places around it that seem to also fit in people.
I'm assuming we asked for directions or something, because I don't think we'd know exactly where to go. We don't exactly live in the city.
You talk to the front. You talk to a few people in the front, and they're a few mage-looking guys. And they say, "Well, you can go over to." That sounds like a question for the.
Cononerium?
No. Either the Conjuration or the Abjuration schools. To figure out. You could ask them about it.
Okay. I'm gonna let the magic user decide on this, because this is where I start losing all knowledge of what they're talking about.
Knowledge Arcana or Spellcraft?
Do a Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah, because that's the one for the schools.
27.
Well, Abjurations has more to deal with, like, protection and shielding spells. And
So
Conjuration has more to do with making, building, and summoning things.
Okay, so we want the Abjuration schools.
The Abjuration school is the most likely their best bet, because that has a focus on protection.
And as you mentioned...
condom spells.
Wait, condom spells?
There's a spell for that.
It's in the Book of Erotic Fantasies.
Actually, there's also an alchemy item.
Okay. Anyways, as you head over to the Abjuration school, you talk to a few people. You could do a quick gather information or diplomacy check to see if you can gather any information about the shielding unit around the Colosseum.
Let's see. Gather info is diplomacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said diplomacy afterwards, remembering that it is the same thing.
I hope you have a good one, because I didn't take much in it.
I don't have anything in it at all.
I didn't take anything in it either, really.
Actually, Yasuko does a decently fine job with it. As he asks around to explain it, and a few people are willing to explain it, it seems to be argumentatively agreed that it's some sort of modified shield spell that doesn't allow... that projects inward and allows non-lethal damage, as if magically butting the sword's sharpness away.
Okay, so this seems to be kept more of a secret and not really well known then.
It's kept a secret. Most also...
Plus, also, I don't think mages really care about the people in the arena normally.
Well, that type of artcraft is actually in the Arcana Miriam's actual field, because they, as you hear this a few times, they believe in principle magic or practical magic and stuff that, well, you wanna use the everyday modern use. They're working on a wonderful technology involving a flying boat. They're still working on how to make it fly, but they've got the boat part down.
That's the easy part.
Anyways, they suggest it's most likely a bunch of runes, but they are never told it because the arena likes to keep it a secret. I mean, if a mage knows, he could counteract the abilities. Only like somebody like Malik would probably know how the thing works, or some of the closest mages who work for the arena know, but keep it in an indiscretion because, well, if anybody tells outward, there's ways to dispel it. There's ways to fake it so that somebody might get hurt.
So basically...
Oh no, someone might get hurt in the arena.
So basically, what I'm hearing here is what I pretty much expected anyways. Was that
we need to go back and talk to the guy at the arena when he's
that,
busy.
and I'm not going to get the spell more than likely unless I can actually convince him. I didn't figure it was going to be a well-known spell. I figured the arena would just keep that asset to themselves. Because that would be a very valuable spell to have. But since I already made the appointment, might as well try.
Yep.
Alright, it's soon time to get back to there, so you're probably going to be wandering back.
Okay, before this starts, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So, be right
Alright,
back.
go right ahead. I'll finish off my drink of green tea.
Yeah, once, while this is happening, Jack's gonna go wander around the city, see if any random shit happens. He's bored. Sleeping all day is not his idea of exciting.
Watch out, you might wind up in the poor district.
Actually, you're gonna head over to the coins. Is that alright?
That's fine. Jack
Alright.
doesn't have a purpose, he just wants to wander.
And
I
the
must
most interesting stuff happens over in the coins district because, well, it's a marketplace.
You see a diminutive cousin of yours dancing around in front of a man with an accordion.
Actually, it's an organ grinder, but
I snicker and walk over to him. Is he wearing a fez?
yes, he is.
Pick up the fez, put 3 coins in it, put it back on his head, pat his head, and walk away.
Oh, thank you very much, the guy says.
You treat that monkey right, or we're gonna be having words.
Don't worry.
Good. And then hand the monkey a banana and just pat him on the shoulder. Don't worry, you'll be famous one day.
Yes, the famous organ grinding monkey.
Yes.
First Epsilon, and then the world!
Yep.
Alright. While you're there, Jack, you start to see a weird crowd in front of one of the buildings. The building seems to be some sort of seamstress place. Some sort of silk place.
What's going on and who's
That's
there?
Suspicious.
Okay, so it's
And by seamstress, do you mean actual seamstress or seamstress as in slang for hooker?
Actual.
and probably uses spider silk or something. Cough, cough. Okay, so who are we following right now?
You're not following anyone.
Yeah, no,
Jack
I
is
just
following.
decided to go do random bullshit.
Split the party! Even more.
Okay, it's a small crowd.
You
in
know,
front
if you, I'm gonna go look up that song and send it to you now.
I
Okay.
think we've already all listened to that song.
Okay, the small group that seems to be in front of it is trying to blow the door down.
Hey, what's going on?
This elf is a troll! One of the crowd yells.
Hmm.
You can prove it! As he
Witch! Witch! Witch!
knocks the door
Does she
down.
weigh as much as a duck?
As he knocks the door down and starts throwing water into the poor elf's face. Makeup seems to be coming off, showing her ebony skin and white hair.
Okay, I'm going to grab the guy's arm and just be like, wait, hold up.
You see the poor drow lady backing up in the corner, pleading.
Please don't move. You're just gonna make this worse on yourself if you do. Okay. What exactly has she done?
She's a drow! What do you think she's done?
Try to make a respectable living in this town that prides itself on welcoming foreigners?
No drow should be trusted, as the guy growls at you. Are you trying to protect this person? She could be one of the people trying to take over this city!
Could be. I'm trying to protect the justice of this world, and trust me, I have nothing against punching every one of you in the face.
Try it, monkey boy! As the
Uh-oh.
crowd seems to be.
I told Dad to get up, Mom.
Suddenly a group of constables come over and ask, "What's going on here?"
They're trying to murder an innocent woman for being nothing other than a certain race.
What?
Well, she could be innocent. I'm trying to figure that out.
As a bunch of them come out. Okay, party's over. You guys leave. But that girl's a drow! They yell out at them. I don't care if she's a drow or a witch. You're not gonna be killing people in my watch.
I like you.
Thank you.
Okay, so can I talk to her, try to calm her down before you guys try to get the story?
He looks over at you and says, yeah, this is probably gonna take a while.
Alright,
As
you guys handle
starting
that.
to-
I'll talk to her, try to get her not to be frantic. Name's
Frantic
Jack,
check.
by the way.
Okay, you see the poor woman seeming to cower behind a table. Please,
Just,
I haven't done anything.
Just kneel
She
down
said-
next to her. Come on. It's okay. I'm not part of them.
She looks up and sees a monkey. She's starting to get a little bit more fearful because she doesn't know who you are.
Hands up, just trust me. I'm
Try
not.
to make
What?
Try to make a diplomacy check. You're trying to calm a woman who's a little agitated.
Okay, do I have diplomacy? Yes, I do! Hooray. Where's my lucky D20?
Calm.
put it
Lucky
up my
D20,
nose.
lucky D20.
Wait, do monks actually get diplomacy as a train?
Apparently.
Hmm.
You gotta. It's about being nice, and monks are a part of monasteries, so trying to be nice.
I just don't
They're
expect
grand-
monks usually to be very diplomatic when
That's wrong.
a lot of times they're not much for talking.
Where's my D20?
I can
It's how-
understand words of wisdom, but
I should have probably found this earlier. Give me a minute here. I'm gonna have
Alright.
to fish a D20 on my dice bag.
we can roll for you.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
I found one.
I was like, no, you're not rolling for me. You could fuck
Yeah,
this
no.
up.
18.
Okay, 18 straight or 18 with modifier?
18 straight. Modifier is 6 plus 1 for charisma plus 5 for training.
That would be actually
Wait, plus 5 for training is plus 3 for training.
Oh,
Yeah,
plus
it's plus
3
3
for
for
training. Okay, I was thinking of
It's
for-
plus 3 for training, plus 1 for rank. So
Okay, so that's plus.
that's just plus 5 right there.
Oh yeah, plus 5. I was right in the end. Hooray!
Alright, so you're able to calm the woman down as you try to pick her. As you help her back
Try to
up.
pick her nose.
No, try to.
You can
Pick her
pick your
up,
friends and you can
probably.
pick your nose, but you gotta let your friends pick their own noses.
She says,
Oh,
"Thank
is that
you,
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Yes,
thank you, thank you." She says,
not a
calm.
problem. That kind of behavior makes me sick.
I've been doing this for a while now. I've tried to make a business for myself. You know, I've been trying to get out of whatever hole the drow seems to have been in, but I just can't seem to work anything.
Yeah, I'm one who's against people judging based on race. I've gotten enough of that bullshit. I don't want others to deal with it.
You're a kind man, sir. Thank you.
Not a problem.
My name is Kree, by the way. Kree Adaragan.
Jack.
Nice to meet you, Jack. As she walks her hand. I think you should deserve something in return for helping me out. As she looks
Not
over,
really much that I need, but the thought is appreciated.
as she looks over and takes a scarf off of the things. This is made of some of the finest spider silk that I can have. Please take it.
It's a little expensive. I mean, I
please.
wouldn't really feel right taking it.
It's all right.
You sure?
Yes, you helped. You probably saved my life.
Well, where I come from, we have a tradition. Gifts
It
are
involves
given.
flinging poo.
gifts are given and gifts are received, but we never leave a gift, especially not one this expensive, go unfully repaid. If you ever need a hand, I live down in the
For a
corner.
prehensile tail.
And take her hand, be polite, give it a kiss, and wave to her. Do you need a hand still, or
No,
if not,
I
I'm
think
probably
I can
gonna go
handle this.
find somebody. What'd
She
you say?
smiles and thanks you.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime. And just kind of put scarf around neck and keep walking. Whistling a donkey too.
Yes.
Alright. You had your adventure and made a friend as well.
Whistling a donkey tune? Is that like a donkey show?
Jaunty.
Okay.
Alright. I gotta mark this down quickly.
And now as if he tells me,
Terms to look up for later.
Now I have
Donkey
a
show.
silk scarf.
anyways,
Trying to... Okay, so you guys are gonna be... You guys are gonna be going back to the arena.
you know, I would figure that the guy would have less appointments in the early morning and more appointments later when would have more appointments in the morning and less later, with the fact that he is the speaker for the arena. Because I just thought of that right now.
Well, you know how it is. Also, most of the appointments and things are usually done in the morning, so that you can enjoy the events at the evening.
Okay, so yeah, we're going back. It's probably around 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's around 1 o'clock.
I checked my
Secret.
I checked my my sundial on my wrist.
No, you
I don't
just
know
can
how-
look up. You look up into the sky and you can tell that it's about 1.
Okay, we're using the sun. That makes more sense. I'm like, I don't know how we're checking the time.
Okay, as you guys go forward, you see Gregory. He's still writing on the list.
Why am I just imagining him as bouncer now? You're not on the list.
It has taken all day, but I have written one entire word.
See, no, I imagine he was drawing a kitten. It's just like a crudely drawn kitten, like a 4-year-old would draw it. There, I made a kitty. Now I will draw a puppy.
Alright, so do you want to go up to him?
Yeah?
He looks at you. Ah, right on time.
Right.
Come this way. We have an appointment to take over.
Okay. I'm going to follow him.
Yep. Follow
Derek?
along.
Yeah, you following.
Okay, you got quiet.
I'm just listening to you guys. Alright.
That's
I'm
strange.
ready.
We're not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Alright, you are being led over to the apartment. Seems like you're going up a ton of steps.
Not surprising is he's the guy at the top of the frickin' arena.
Yeah. He seems like his office is on the highest peaks. After like a tremendous...
Let's get a lot of exercise coming to work each morning.
Oh, you don't know. He may be living up here.
peeing in bottles.
Peeing in bottles, throwing them out the window.
Yep.